first act is featuring Sam Sura and Sam Gehrman. Oddly enough, it's called Sam and Sam. So Sam and Sam, can you come out? We had plenty of time to rehearse this, I don't understand it.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on this fine evening for this fantastic event. This is Sam.
And this is Sam.
And this is the magic of Sam.
And Sam. Now, it might interest you to know that Sam is actually half Jewish.
It might interest you more to know that Sam is completely Korean.
Sam loves to talk in the third person.
But Sam has promised that just for tonight, he will put his ego aside for you, the humble audience.
Now, the first trick a magician should establish credibility with the audience.
They must prove to the audience that they aren't just a pair of bumbling idiots with a pair of playing cards.
Credibility established.
At this point, the magicians would bow and hold for applause.
The second trick a magician should always involve the audience.
This helps to keep the audience engaged in the performance.
However, the audience member must be selected at random
To maintain the credibility of the performers.
I think we need to throw something at the audience in order to ensure random selectivity.
A second ball.
Trust.
Established.
Now I'm going to throw this ball into the audience, and I need someone to catch it. Hopefully it will be someone female. All right, sir, would you please stand up? Who has the ball? Just whoever has the ball, there's the ball somewhere.
Lindsay, it's your
Oh,
Lindsay.
there you go.
Lindsay.
There it is. No, pick it up. Oh,
Lindsay.
can you stand up, please? That is most certainly a female.
If you could come up and join us on stage.
Thank you very much. Please stand right here in between us. Sam won't fight. Now, the first thing we have to do is establish trust. All right? And in order to establish trust, I'm going to ask you for your ring. That seems like a lovely ring. Let's see. Oh. Sam, what do you think about this ring?
That is a very nice ring. Do you trust us with this ring?
Sure. Good.
Very fast response. And what's your name? Lindsay. Very nice to meet you.
Everybody give Lindsay a big round of applause. Now, what we've just done is we have placed a ring into this box, and we're going to put this box on the table. This is considered collateral in case you do not follow directions and mess up our show. But I'm very sure that you can follow directions, so we're going to do a quick direction test.
All right. Just look at Sam.
Look at that, Sam. All right, there you go. Sometimes he does the third person thing. It's okay. All right, and I want you to listen to the sound of my voice. I want you to go ahead and touch your forehead. Touch your cheek. Touch your shoulder. Touch your chin. Ah, very good. You're following directions. All right. Well, now that we have the trust established, we're going to do the trust trick. So here we go.
All right. You may notice that
Sam is holding a bottle of water. And Sam is holding 2 cups. And your name one more time was? Lindsay. All right, Lindsay. Lindsay, fantastic, Lindsay. You need to select one of these 2 cups, but remember, choose wisely. All right, so go and hold this in your left hand. All right, great. Now, I'm going to give this to you and this to you, and I need you to hold out both your hands straight for me. And this, from now on, the 2 most important things in your life is trust and following my directions. So here we go. The first thing you do is just move the cups a little bit to the left. Follow Sam's instructions. All right, move them a little bit to the right. Beautiful. Now send them back to the center for a second. Now what you do is pour this cup that is holding the water into the cup that is empty. Very good. All right, now I want you to hold out both cups straight out. And I want you to pour, I want you to take the left-hand cup and catapult it backwards as hard as you can. Awesome. Now, I want you just to look at me for a second, all right? It's all right, you can stand towards me for a second. And now, the 2 most important things in your life, like I said, are following my directions, straight out, and trust, okay? You have to trust me for this, because I promise nothing bad will happen to you. All right, I want you to go ahead and turn to the audience again. All right, good. And now I want you to, this is very, very important that you follow my directions. Remember, your ring is pretty much on the line for this. All right, so, again to the left, again to the right, again up, and on the count of 3, suspenseful music, please. We're going to flip the cup upside down. Trust, you got this, it's trust. We're going to flip the cup upside down, all right? 1, 2, 3. Now, Lindsay, you did an excellent job. And we have the collateral, and we're going to give it to you back. But before we give it to you back, we have choices that we can make. All right? The first choice is you can take your ring, which is a lovely ring, and I would love to have this ring. And the second choice is behind curtain number 2, which will be coming out shortly. Here we go. One moment. Would you like to see a coin trick while we wait? Here we go. All right, here we go. We have curtain number 2. All right, so like I said, we could take the ring, or you can choose what's behind curtain number 2. Which would you like to choose? The curtain. That is excellent. You know why? Because we've actually... Well, it's kind of funny. Sometimes this happens. Your ring possibly got lost in space and time. But we have something that might be able to remedy that, because behind curtain number 2 is the magic ball of yarn. So the magic ball of yarn has traveled across 7 continents and can do absolutely incredible things. Tell them a little bit about it, Sam.
All right, the magic ball of yarn, as a disclaimer, should not be used by anybody who is pregnant or nursing.
It's also extremely flammable, so please do not light the exotic ball of yarn on fire.
It is also known to swallow children whole, so please do be careful. Lindsay, if you could, I want you to hold this container on the top and the bottom. All right, like that. And just hold on tight. Okay, there it goes. We are having technical difficulties with the amazing ball of yarn. So you know what I'm going to ask you to do? I want you to go through this ball of yarn. All right, I want you to pry it apart and go to the center. It is an apple that has an amazingly surprising core. You got this. You got this. Let's have some music, please.
Some music, please.
As a side note, the magic ball of yarn once uncovered the lost city of Atlantis.
The magic ball of yarn is actually completely made up of unicorn hair.
The magic ball of yarn is what she said.
The magic ball of yarn has also discovered the Holy Grail several times for King Arthur, in fact. At the center of the ball of yarn, you're starting to see something appear.
Magic ball of yarn is taking way too long.
All right, come on, magic ball of yarn.
Almost there, almost there, almost there.
Do you see something in the middle? Something shiny. All right, to the middle of the magic ball of yarn. Inside, we have Lindsay Spring. Everyone, give Lindsay one more big round of applause. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. And again, we are Sam and Sam. And
Thank you.
This is the magic of
Sam
and Sam.
Thank you all.